Hello everybody, it's nice to see you again. I'm all wrapped up warm because it's so cold outside tonight. I've just been to visit the reindeers and they said they've been doing lots of exercise so they'll be ready to come tiptoeing across the roof. Not long now. I'm really pleased that you're joining me again tonight. Tonight I'm going to be dedicating this story to one of my very good friends, Reon. Reon, this story is just for you with all of my love. I hope you have an amazing Christmas. This story tonight is called Charlie Crow in the Snow. At the top of the grassy hill overlooking a stream stood Charlie's tree. He was very proud of his magnificent home. And sometimes Bear and Swallow came to visit. They told him stories and they all watched the sunset. Charlie felt like the happiest crow alive. But all that was before the strange happenings started. First, the sun disappeared, leaving the sky grey and cold. Maybe it's staying in bed, thought Charlie. A few days later, the leaves on his tree started to flutter away. Stop! Come back! He cried. And when Charlie went for his Sunday bath, he got the biggest surprise of all. Somebody had turned the water to glass. Poor Charlie, how confusing it all was. Bear and Swallow will know what's going on, he thought. So he hopped off to find them. But all around was oddly quiet. Charlie was just about to give up his search when he bumped into Squirrel. She looked confused too. Have you noticed all these strange things? She whimpered. Charlie nodded. Whatever next? He asked worriedly. They didn't have to wait long to find out. Moments later, white flakes started floating down from the sky. Oh dear, exclaimed Charlie. These look like bits of the cloud. And maybe even the moon will fall down, Squirrel shrieked. Suddenly, her squealing was interrupted by a deep, growly voice. Keep it down out there, the voice said. Some of us are trying to sleep. There you are, Bear, exclaimed Charlie. Help us, Bear, help us. The clouds are falling down and the water has turned to glass. Oh, Charlie, laughed Bear. It's not glass, it's ice. He told them all about the cold winter, when swallows fly far away to the sunshine and bears stay in their bed to stay warm. Charlie and Squirrel peered into the bear's den. It looked so cosy. You're welcome to join me for a snooze, he said. Oh, thanks, Bear. And in they went. Charlie and Squirrel concentrated hard on falling asleep. But these leaves are so itchy, whispered Charlie, having a scratch. And Squirrel tossed and turned. I just can't sleep, she sighed. Singing can help, said Charlie. And he started humming, so Squirrel joined in. They were just about to reach the chorus when Bear sat bolt upright. Enough! Bears need their sleep, he boomed. You two fidgety fleas will have to go. Shoo! Shoo! Back outside in the cold, Squirrel's teeth started chattering. What now? She said. Well, said Charlie, if we can't sleep through winter, let's fly away like a swallow to the sunshine. At Charlie's tree, Squirrel was in charge of packing for the journey.
Just a snack or two to keep us going,
she said. Charlie steadied himself for takeoff, then took an enormous leap.
Sunshine, here we come,
he squawked as he jumped from the tree. But it wasn't so easy flying with a passenger.
Oh dear,
cried Charlie.
oh no,
cried Squirrel.
oh help.
They both cried together. They closed their eyes and waited for the crash landing. And instead they landed flump in a snowy heap.
That,
said Squirrel breathlessly,
was the most fun ever.
and they soon discovered that there was plenty of fun to be had in the snow.
Isn't winter perfect?
Laughed Squirrel.
Oh yes,
Charlie agreed.
although I wish Bear and Swallow were with us.
When Charlie reached his tree, Squirrel was not on her own.
Surprise!
Giggled Squirrel.
I made them just for you, Charlie. They'll keep us company until the real Bear and Swallow come back. Oh, Squirrel,
said Charlie.
thank you. What a lovely thing to do.
And he's made a special polar bear, which you can see in the background. And he's also made a little swallow out of snow. Snow Bear and Snow Swallow didn't really say very much, but that didn't matter. As Charlie and Squirrel watched the snow glowing pinkly under the setting sun, Charlie once again felt like the happiest crow alive. Thank you for listening. See you later.